Chris and I have this annoying door problem that goes from the main part of the RV into the bedroom. It's a sliding wooden door, the cheap crummy doors they put in your RV. If you have one like this, I'm going to show you this quick fix that'll make it a little bit better. My name's Kevin and thanks for coming back to the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing to get more videos like this. Today I'm going to be showing you a simple fix for a sliding RV door. We have one of those sliding RV doors that go from the bedroom into the main compartment of the RV. They're really only meant for privacy and not much else. Well, on the camping places that we go to, that door gets knocked off its rails more times than I'd like to count. So I'm doing something about it. We're getting rid of it and putting in a better solution, I believe. Chris had the idea to make this a better door, better than the one we had before. We're not really interested in keeping things out completely. We just want this to be a blackout door that keeps the light from shining in when you want to sleep in the morning. And who doesn't want to do that when you're camping? All right, so this fix is going to be a simple one, but it's a good one because it gives you a better option. I think it's lighter, it doesn't bounce around, it's low maintenance, and it's affordable. This is the material here. This is blackout curtain that you get at Walmart. I'll put the link in the description below for that. Simple blackout curtain, and you only need one of them to do this, and of course a curtain rod to fit the length of where it's going to be installed. Our main functionality is not to keep the grandkids and that sort of thing from coming in, but it's more for us to keep the daylight out. When early morning comes and the light shines into Chris's side of the RV, and that wakes her up. She doesn't like that. The first step to this simple process is remove the rail that's attached to the roof. They attached a 1.5 inch, I think it's like a 1 to 1.5 inch board, and screwed that to the top of the roof, and that's where we're going to mount the other device for holding the rod. The first thing I'm going to do is use some 1.5 inch Velcro. This stuff you can get at Lowe's or Home Depot. I happen to have some of that stuff because I like Velcro for projects. Now that the rail's removed, I'm going to use some of my 1.5 inch Velcro, probably about 4 inches of it, to wrap around the curtain rod. Well, I used some 1-inch wood screws that I had laying around, and that's going to hold the Velcro to the top rail. I just punched a hole through there in the center of the Velcro and screwed it into either end of the railing. That Velcro is going to hold this curtain rod up into the top, and it seems to do a real good job. There are two bulb ends of the curtain rod, and if you take one end off, that'll make it easier to slide that curtain rod through the blackout curtain. Once you've got the curtain through the curtain rod, you can hang it up in place to make sure that the curtain is long enough or if it's too short. In my case, the curtain was way too long and I needed to shorten it up. I don't know how to sew, and I reached out to my neighbor Renee, and she helped sew a hem in the bottom of that curtain to make it the height that we wanted so it wouldn't drag on the ground, but it would be low enough to keep the light from shining in. If you're traveling and you don't have anybody that sews or you don't know anyone, you could either clip it up, put some bobby pins in it, or you could even go to a Joann's. Those guys offer sewing services and usually can do that for pretty cheap. Now that the curtain is in place, it's the right length, you take both ends of the curtain rod, shove it up into the top railing, and secure that Velcro in. It's not going anywhere. For like any curtain rod, to make it fit, you put the curtain rod up, give it a twist, and you slide it or push it into where you want it, and then tighten it back up. And that's going to make it fit really snug. But to hold it in place, that Velcro is going to do the job. This whole setup is so light, it's not going to take anything. For me, I really like this finished product because the curtain is thin, it's lightweight, it blocks out the light, and it fits up against the wall real nice. So it gives you that extra room, probably about 2 inches of room between the bed and the wall, which you wouldn't have before. All right, that's our fix. That's a simple fix to get rid of that crummy door banging around problem that we had. Maybe this helps you or inspires you to have some sort of fix similar to this. If you like this video, smash that like button down below. It helps the video and it helps the channel. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to get more videos like this. We appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. See you next time.